It's Mrs. Whistlehead's house, all right, Corky?
And is that a jug of Mrs. Whistlehead's orange juice?
I hope so, Corky. It's a hot day and we've got a thirsty adventure ahead of us.
What adventure's that?
It's called the Great Sheep Run.
Bill, is Mrs. Whistlehead in our adventure?
Depends why she's asked us over, Corky.
Bill, Corky, thank you so much for coming.
Don't mention it, Mrs. Whistlehead.
Thanks for the juice. Just the thing for a hot day like today.
It's a bit too hot, I'm afraid. Just look at my sheep.
What's the matter with them, Mrs. Whistlehead?
They're much too hot, Bill. Their woolly coats are too thick for this hot weather.
Why don't you call Sid the sheep shearer?
I have, but he's busy on the other side of the mountains. I just don't know what to do.
I do. If Sid can't come to the sheep, why don't we take the sheep to Sid?
That's a great idea, Corky.
But it's such a long way.
We love long walks, don't we, Bill?
Too right. And we'll get friends to come along and help us.
Sandy will be in it. He loves working with animals.
And neighbour Ned. He's always ready to lend a hand.
What about Timmy? He's a very good sheepdog.
The more the merrier.
Thanks for coming, Sandy.
And you too, Timmy.
Don't forget me.
Don't worry, Ned. We'd never forget you.
Where are we going, Bill?
To the other side of the mountain, Sandy.
With the sheep?
They need to visit Sid the shearer.
To have their woolly coats shorn.
It's a big job.
That's why we need a top team.
Everyone ready to go?
Ready!
Right, let's round up these sheep.
Well done, Timmy.
Open the gate, Corky.
Gate open, Bill.
Then let's get moving. The Great Sheep Run is underway.
Yippee!
Yeehaw!
Bye, Mrs. Whistlehead.
We'll bring back the coolest sheep you've ever seen.
Bye, everyone. Good luck.
Which way should we go, Bill?
We'll follow the valley that runs between the high hills.
Sounds good to me.
We just have to keep an eye out for the great wild woolly.
Once he sees us with these sheep, you can bet he'll try and lead them away.
Right.
The sun is very hot, though.
That won't stop the great wild woolly.
Good boy, Timmy. You watch those sheep carefully.
Bill, Corky, is it much further?
It's a long way yet, Ned.
All this pedaling's making me really hot. Ned's right. Do you think we can have a rest soon, Bill?
Look up ahead, Sandy.
What is it?
Is that the river, Bill?
It certainly is, Corky.
Top stuff. Now we can all have a drink and get cool again.
Spot on, Corky. I think we have a problem.
What's that?
How are we going to get across to the other side?
We'll need a big boat for all these sheep.
No, you won't. Look.
Paint me pink. The sheep love the cold water.
But now we have another problem.
What's that, Corky?
They're swimming round and round, and not across.
You're right. We need a swimming sheepdog.
And how about some swimming shepherds too?
Sorry, Corky. I can't go into the water.
You can't?
It's my straw. If I get it wet, I can't move anymore. And I can't take my bike in the river. It'll go all rusty.
Corky, you know what this means?
I think I do, Bill.
Then let's get going. Come on, sheep.
Swim for the other side.
Great work, Bill and Corky.
Everyone looks a lot cooler now.
We'll go and tell Mrs. Whistlehead you've crossed the river. And get a really good picnic ready for when you get back.
Sounds good to me, Ned.
See you later.
Right, sheep.
Time to move out.
and very steep.
I think the sheep are getting tired again.
Never mind the sheep, Corky. I'm getting tired too.
Oh no! Now we've got another problem. Look!
Poor things. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
If only there was a road. We could take them in our truck.
No roads around here, Corky.
There mightn't be roads, but there's something else, Bill.
What is it, Corky?
Can't you guess?
I'm trying, but
It's not a road. It's a railroad.
you beauty.
We're in luck, Bill.
And look, Corky. Is that what I think it is?
It sure is, Bill.
It's a train.
And not just any train.
It's old lightning. I hope we can get it to stop for us, Corky.
Wave your hands, Bill.
Stop, old lightning.
It's us.
It's all right, Sheep. Old lightning is our friend. Hello, Mr. Papa.
Bill, Corky, what are you two doing out in the middle of nowhere?
We're taking Mrs. Whistlehead's sheep to be shorn.
But they're too hot and tired to go any further.
Oh, good job I came along then.
Why's that, Mr. Papa?
I'm going to the other side of the mountain to collect some cargo from Captain Hornswoggle. My train is empty.
You mean you could take the sheep?
Exactly, Corky. Load them up.
Great. You heard, Mr. Papa. A free ride to see the shearers.
All aboard. You too, Timmy.
This is the way to travel, eh, Corky?
It's the best, Bill.
How long before we get to see the shearers, Mr. Papa?
Not long at all. We just have to go through the pass between the snowy mountains.
I love the snowy mountains, Bill.
They're nice and cool, and there's always lots of snow on them, even in summer.
That should keep the sheep happy.
I know someone else who's happy too, Corky.
Who, Bill?
Me.
Why's that?
Because the great wild woolly hasn't tried to steal the sheep away.
You're right. I think we've outsmarted him today. What's up with the sheep, Bill?
I don't know, Corky. They're looking up at the mountain.
Bill, look!
Blow me down. It's the great wild woolly.
But what's that rolling down the hill?
It's a giant snowball.
We're heading straight for it, Bill.
Slow down, Mr. Puffer.
I think we're going to hit it.
I think we are too.
Is everyone all right?
I'm fine, thanks.
You naughty great wild woolly. Look what you've done. You've covered us all in snow. He makes me hopping mad, he does.
But Bill, take a look at the sheep. They're all happy because the snow has made them cool. Even Timmy's happy.
I must say it does feel rather refreshing.
Well, blow me down. The great wild woolly's done us a favour.
Thank you, Great Wild Woolly.
Oh,
You've made us all really happy.
and nice and cool too.
I don't think the Great Wild Woolly's very pleased.
He tried to be naughty, but his trick turned out to be a nice surprise.
What do you say, Mr. Puffer? Should we get going again?
On our way.
Do you think Sid's shearing machine can handle so many sheep, Bill?
Not a problem, Corky. Sid's shearing machine is the biggest and best in the district.
And will it treat the sheep gently?
It's as gentle as a lamb. All right, sheep, get ready to have a nice summer trim.
Are you all set, Sid?
All set, Corky.
It worked perfectly.
That sheep's as cool as a cucumber. What did I tell you, Corky? This sheep shearing's as easy as pie. We'll be back home in no time.
Aren't you forgetting something, Bill?
What's that?
Getting home means a very, very long walk.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Bill! Corky!
We've come to pick you up.
And the sheep, too!
Fantastic!
That's the best news ever.
But first, we'll have a picnic. I hope you're both hungry.
You bet, Mrs. Whistlehead.
We can hardly wait.
How good is this, Bill?
About as good as it gets, Corky.
There's nothing like a picnic after a long, hard day.
Especially one of Mrs. Whistlehead's picnics. This food is delicious, Mrs. Whistlehead.
Thank you very much for preparing it.
My pleasure. You deserve it after all your hard work.
And look at those sheep. They're having a picnic too.
It's been a great adventure today, Bill.
You can say that again, Corky.
But next time Mrs. Whistlehead's sheep need shearing, I think Sid should bring his machine to us. I'm pooped.
But you're right, Corky. You're right.
Bottled-up Bill and his best friend Corky. See you again. Goodbye. Bottled